My name is Giada Tagliamonte. I define myself a multidisciplinary artist. I was originally born in Italy and I am now based in Amsterdam. I combine different medias such as painting, video, and performance. After completing my degree, I started thinking actually how I could try to combine all what I've learned in the classical training with what I believe being a more contemporary way of approaching art. And it is in that way that I started combining painting and video making and performance. I decided to title the work I Know Nothing. In this work, thinking a lot about the relationships between repeating an action, the repetition, the awareness of not knowing. During this residency, I had the opportunity to reflect on my practice and concentrate. I believe also the space itself has given me the opportunity to face my work physically in a different way, experimenting with the size and really immersing myself visually and physically in what I was doing every day.
My name is Dagrún. I'm born in Iceland and I've been based in Iceland and Singapore with my art practice. My work is usually based around performance, video, collage work. Previously, I've been working both as doing live performance in front of audience and then also sometimes doing performance just for video works that I sort of document and preserve and then show it as a video loop. And before, I've also been working a lot with drawings, collage drawings, but now more evolving it into computer collage drawing. For the almost 3 months that I've been in Jinsei, I've been kind of working on 2 different projects. One is this idea that I've been exploring fashion, and that's sort of globalization of aesthetics. And there I've both been doing this collage, and also did a live performance with where guests came here for a workshop, and we did a collaborative fashion photo and video shoot. And this work is kind of something that I'm still exploring and probably going to work further on. And I want to kind of explore our own objecthood and at the same time kind of explore culture that is very much driven with identity and individualism, but at the same time feels completely lacking that in the same way, because it's just kind of one sort of collective idea of aesthetics and ideas in some way. But also I really enjoyed working with a local tailor here for the fashion project. That was very fun. He's been working as a tailor for 50-something years, and this was the weirdest thing he has ever been asked to do. So maybe...
Hi, I'm Etta. I'm from the UK and I'm based in London, and I'm a ceramic artist. I make sculptures out of clay. I sculpt them all by hand and model them, and so they're all unique. And I like to sculpt animals and people, figurative sculptures. I use terracotta and fire to earthenware temperatures. And I like to make work that's playful, a little bit nonsensical, and also really it makes you think again. I normally work quite small in clay. This time I wanted to make much larger piece, sort of life size, so you can interact and feel closer to the piece. I've made 2 sculptures, a tiger and a leopard, painted all 4 sides, and I wanted to create a trompe-l'oeil effect. I was looking at Chinese entrance sculptures. They were my inspiration. The first leopard head exploded, unfortunately. I let the kiln rise in temperature too quickly. while I was out having fun in Ginza. But I quickly made another one. Probably the fastest, largest sculpture I've ever made. Stayed up most of the night to check that the kiln was working properly, and he survived, so that's great. Here I've made 2 cats, and they're climbing up trees because they're afraid of the water, and yet they're growling at you at the top as you walk in. So they're scared of the water and scary at the same time. I like to sculpt animals. I think that they can act as symbols and express emotions that humans feel, and so we can understand that.